G'day, Dean. Waking up this morning to see those damaging wind warnings in eastern Tassie. Can you take us through what's going on? How long is it going to last? What's that going to do, especially for that Dolphin Sands fireground?
Yeah, g'day Nate and good morning everyone. Look, concerns there today. Severe weather warnings for damaging winds for eastern parts of Tasmania. We've seen a number of places overnight and early this morning gusting at 80 to 90 kilometre-hour range, particularly through southern parts and elevated parts of the state. Strong cold front moving there today. Fair bit of rain on the west coast, probably just light showers, unfortunately, on the east coast and the southeast. And that's where we do have a number of those ongoing fires. So those winds are going to be a concern today. They're going to continue right through the day into the afternoon and probably even into the early evening hours before finally easing tonight and then really easing back on Tuesday and Wednesday as high pressure moves in.
Okay, so bit of wet weather, cooler temperatures. I guess that's going to be balancing against those winds in terms of what it's doing to the fire danger.
Yeah, that's right. But normally with fire dangers, that main concern is wind. Yeah, it can be 20 degrees, and if you've got some dry air, if you're getting 100 kilometre-hour winds, that's still enough to cause, devastating fire conditions. Unfortunately, it is cooler and a bit more moisture in the air, but it's those winds that are going to be a concern. But yeah, it's not hot. The air's not as dry thanks to those showers, but the wind is definitely and always is a concern with fires.
So high fire danger there. Let's look north to the mainland in New South Wales. What are we expecting there today?
Yeah, much calmer conditions than what we saw over the weekend. We saw so many fires get out of control and unfortunately a number of homes lost. Today is another cooler day, onshore flows, a bit of moisture in the air as well, lighter winds. Tomorrow, though, we're going to see the heat come back, low to mid 30s on the coast, high 30s to 40s for inland areas. Winds, thankfully, not as strong, but we're going to have widespread high fire dangers tomorrow. And then we're going to see that moisture return Wednesday, and the rest of the week could see widespread showers and thunderstorms and maybe some rain areas Thursday, Friday for New South Wales, which will be good news for the fire and drought areas.
We're just taking a look at the heat building across central Australia as we go through the week. Heatwave conditions, the other major focus right now.
Yeah, that's right. Severe to extreme heatwave conditions in northern WA and much of inland Australia. That's going to expand as we get through the week, and then by the middle to latter part of week, almost the entire inland parts of the country of WA, SA, NT, Western Queensland, Western New South Wales could be experiencing low to possibly severe heatwave conditions, and then that may visit southeast and eastern Australia next weekend.
As if that isn't all enough, let's talk severe thunderstorms. We cancelled last night, or early hours of this morning in Queensland southeast. We're expecting more storms today, and then what's this about more moisture coming in middle of the week for New South Wales?
Yeah, that's right. So we saw some big storms in southeast Queensland last night. Warwick had flooding in about 50 millimetres there, around 30 to 50 around Brisbane and Gold Coast as well. Storms likely today, mostly northern Australia and inland Queensland. Should be a bit quieter through parts of New South Wales and Queensland, southeast Queensland today. Storms return from around midweek and then become widespread Wednesday through Friday, Saturday. Could become heavy storms and severe storms through northeast New South Wales and inland southeast Queensland later in the week, as well as winds tend onshore and bring that moisture in off the oceans.